Off and racing. This is Division 2 of the Goffs Spring Sale 4-year-old Geldings Maiden. They head on the way to the first of 14 fences and keen to get on with the job. Rob James aboard Imperial Sea has just got about go to the first in front alongside Nance Ford Shore. They're 1 and 2 as they come away from it. They've all jumped it safely. Also up there prominent is Berkey, who in turn is followed by, in 4th place, the punt of the race, Homegrown Hero. That one in turn is followed then in 5th place by Johnny Collins' runner, that's Lupin Dudari. Further back then, in about the 6th spot, is Jamie Scallon on Fierro, who in turn is followed by I Walk the Line, and then a gap to the next 5 runners, who at the moment are being led there by Buck Whaley and Shane Cotter. And then after Buck Whaley, about 4 from the tail of the field is the colour change by a Direct. And also then towards the back end of the field, we've got the likes of the Way Back Home. Second last is Moonquake, and at the moment at the tail of the field is the 13 runner, that's Old Road Rocky, racing for the Roach team. So they come to the second fence and they're well spread out, 20 lengths between Old Road Rocky, who takes the fence at the tail of the field, and the one who is cutting out the running as they swing in, and that's Berkey. So Berkey just in front from Nance Ford Shore. They're 1 and 2 as they come now to fence number 3. Over in 3rd place in the white and black colours, that's Lupin Dudari. And then in 4th place we have Homegrown Hero, who's not too far away from the business end of things. Back to 5th place, the black colours with the dark green epaulets, that's Jack Hendricks aboard I Walk the Line. So negotiating the next fence. And the field are beginning to stack up now because the pace has slackened. And going through the running post area with 2 circles to go, Berkey is half a length in front from Nance Ford Shore. In 3rd place down the inside is Homegrown Hero, and then Lupin Dudari. After these in 5th place, good jump by I Walk the Line, who's just ahead then of Imperial Sea. And then racing towards midfield is Buck Whaley, who in turn is followed a bit deeper on the track then by Fierro. Then Moonquake remains towards the back end of the field. Also towards the tail of the field is the Way Back Home, and the one who is our back marker after a circle of the track is Old Road Rocky. On they go to this next fence. It's number 6 of the 14, Berkey, just a half length in front there from Nance Ford Shore, who's remaining a close second. The 3rd position is held by Lupin Dudari. And then in 4th place we see Homegrown Hero, in turn followed by Fierro. Back then in about 7th and 8th places, 2 of the dial horses beside each other, that's Imperial Sea and I Walk the Line. And they in turn are being followed by the Tector runner, that's Buck Whaley in the hands of Shane Cotter. 4 from the back now is Moonquake, 3 from rear. We've got Buy It Direct, and the 2 back markers are the Way Back Home, and finally Old Road Rocky sees them all and is 20 lengths or more down in the leader. And that leader is Berkey as he heads towards halfway, galloping on nicely here in the hands of Jay Murray. Leading from in the 2nd spot is Nance Ford Shore and James Murphy. These 2 just ahead from Adam Feeney and Homegrown Hero, who takes it in 3rd place. 4th down the inside, improving as I Walk the Line. And then in 5th place is Lupin Dudari. The field swing into the home straight for the 2nd time. Berkey and Nance Ford Shore. Berkey, Nance Ford Shore will take it 1 and 2. I Walk the Line is in 3rd. Just switched out from the inside to go to 4th, and the outer now is Homegrown Hero. And then you look back to in 5th place, that's Lupin Dudari, who's just ahead of Imperial Sea. And then Fierro is in the orange jacket, taking that in 7th, a couple of lengths then to Moonquake, who continues to pick his way through the field, is 8th. After Moonquake on his inside, Buck Whaley, and then the Way Back Home and the red jacket has 2 behind, and those 2 are Buy It Direct, and finally Old Road Rocky. A lap to go and 5 to jump. Here's the 5th last fence. Berkey will rise in front with his ears pricked. Going into the 2nd on the inside is I Walk the Line. So Berkey, I Walk the Line, Nance Ford Shore still sitting happy at the moment. In 4th place is Homegrown Hero. 5th position, just another one sitting quietly on the inside, Rob James aboard Imperial Sea, and then Fierro followed in turn by Lupin Dudari, who's just lost a few positions. So heading down the back straight and going to the fourth last fence. Berkey by 2 lengths from I Walk the Line. Over in third is Homegrown Hero. Fourth, still going nicely there, is Imperial C, who is ahead of, in fifth place, Fierro. Sixth and weakening out of it now is Nance Ford Shore, going past that one on the inside, improving from the back end of the field. There is Buy It Direct. So the field now about to make the right-handed swing to the third last fence. Berkey, the one to be shot at, is out there in front. I Walk the Line is in second. The hot pot favourite in the ring is in third, holding every chance, Homegrown Hero. And then fourth place, we have the orange jacket of Fierro, who in turn is followed by a rallying Lupin Dudari, and then Imperial C, yet to be set alight. A couple of lengths then to the next pair, who are Buy It Direct, and the Staying On Buck Whaley, and this group are clear. Down to the third last fence, Berkey, I Walk the Line 1 and 2. Good jump in third, Homegrown Hero. And then Imperial C is trying to slip through on the inside. Ridden after these is Fierro, also ridden Lupin Dudari, and then Buck Whaley staying on with Buy It Direct. They swing in with 2 fences to jump, racing to the second last. Berkey still has the call. Here comes the challenge from Homegrown Hero. Berkey, Homegrown Hero now pokes his head in front away from the second last. Homegrown Hero going on by a length in the hands of Adam Feeney. From in second place is Berkey. I Walk the Line is in third. Buck Whaley staying on in fourth, but negotiating the final fence cleanly there was Homegrown Hero for Adam Feeney. Berkey battles back on the inside. There's got to be a gamble landed, and it's Homegrown Hero for Tom Keating and Adam Feeney. Beats Berkey, an honourable second. I Walk the Line was third, and they were clear from Buck Whaley, who made good late headway in that last mile, to be fourth. Imperial C showed promise, and then Fierro, Buy It Direct, and the way back home.
The result of the second division of the Goffs UK Spring Sale 4-year-old Geldings Maiden. First number 8, second number 47, third number 23, and fourth number 45. 8, 47, 23 from 45. And your distances for the second division: 2 lengths, 3 lengths, and 5.5 lengths. 2, 3, and 5.5. Now we welcome back in the winner of our second division. Number 8, Homegrown Hero, ridden by Adam Feeney in the colours of Tom Keating. Well done to the Tipperary Yard. And once again, we'd like to welcome members of the Lynch family to present the Tom Lynch Memorial Trophy to the Keatings. Next race on the card is the McCarthy Insurance Group sponsored 5-year-old Geldings Maiden. So it's race 3 on your card off at 2 o'clock. Runners and riders. First, number 1, Blazing Nelson, Jack Hendrick, J.W. Hendrick.